Hi, this is Miss D at dspecialthings.blogspot.com. I have a toilet paper mini. I did a swap with a lady, a very nice lady, on YouTube. Her name is Veronica I, and her YouTube address is, I think it's VLB Allen. Yes, so, I did this toilet paper mini with her. We actually did a Shabby Chic, a vintage Shabby Chic toilet paper mini. And I like to do one-on-ones because then you don't have to apply a whole lot of rules. You just let a person go with their creativity. We pretty much just said, okay, we'll do vintage Shabby Chic. I wanted to do a few other things for her, but I didn't have a chance this time. The next time I'll just make sure it's not a busy time for me. This time it was a super busy time because I had quite a few things going on, other things that I didn't anticipate would take a lot of time, but it ended up taking more time than I wanted it to. So this is the mini that I made for her. And I think I just made something drop off, but I will put it back. So let me put the little book. The little book just came off, so I'm going to leave that there. I used, to make this mini, I used the pink paisley, I think it's the something garden. What is that? Butterfly Garden collection. Yeah, I used that collection, and if I could show it to you, I had the front cover of it. I had 6x6, and then I got a lot of the sheets, and quite a few of the sheets, and 12x12 sheets, and the pink paisley warehouse package that I purchased. But I also used these, the Mistables. I love this. The Mistables, and this is a 12x12 sheet, and I also used the Mistables journaling spots. Yeah, so this is my mini, and I actually used chain. You can see it right there. I used chain to bind this. If you can see the chain, it goes through each of the toilet paper rolls. I did want to I just kind of antique the edges of it. I didn't paint it because I wanted the antique looking brown effect to show, but I did want to you know, make it as vintagey as I thought it should be. So I used a bunch of seam binding, some ribbon, not a whole lot of flowers and such, and it's because the book got so big I didn't, matter of fact, I took some of the pages off because it was entirely too bulky, and I didn't think it was necessary for all that. So I used for the front cover, I used the Butterfly Garden paper. I used some stamps that I had from Just Right Stamps. They're little words, and I stamped those on the front of it. I used a piece of the picture right here with the lady on it, and I adhered her to a towel. It looks like this. And it's this big. Let me put it in my hand. The towel is that big. These towels are excellent. I bought the towels from Target in their I guess their household goods section, where their plates and chargers and stuff, and it's actually a charger. I cut them up. It came in a piece like this with about 7 stacks of these. I actually cut these up perfect towels. I'm going to make loads and loads of towels. The whole sheet of this, it was 49 of these on the entire sheet, the charger, and I cut them off, and I took these. Let me even show you. I just took this right here. If I could find a pair of scissors. Yeah, I just took this right here, and I cut the plastic piece that was in it, and if you can see here, it gave me all of the individual pieces. Yeah, so this really came in handy. It was about $9.99 for the 49 pieces, so I justified it by saying that I only paid 5 cents a piece for each one of these squares. So yeah, that was good, and I purchased 2 of them. So that really worked out good. I'll show you where this goes in my book. I'll put it back. It came off, and I'm sure the chain got stuck on it. But I took this piece and I put some lace around it. I also put some flat back pearls around it. A piece of Butterbee Scraps filigree, and a resin flower, and some little Recollections bling. And then I put a little piece of, this is a bead cap. I adhered a bead cap to the top of it. Yep, so that's the front of it. I have some charms hanging on the edge. There's a bird cage. There's a little butterfly flower. And I added a larger piece of bling on it. And I put some seam binding there, really to hide the eyelets that I used. But I used the eyelets here so that the chain wouldn't go through the little little eyelets that I actually did in here. This is held together, if you can see that. This is held together with the 7 Gypsy alligator clip, and I have it attached to the back right here. I put an eyelet there, and I have it attached like that, and that's the closure. The first page, and since this is, I actually use 7, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 5 of these toilet paper minis. I don't know how many we were supposed to use, but I had to take some out because the book was entirely too big, and I didn't want, the covers are hard. All of my covers always are because the way I mount them. So I can easily use these as front and back cover too, because you have to decorate the front and the back of everything anyway. So I just went ahead and used it as my cover. The first tag in here is just a tag. I took some of the paper and adhered it to it, and I stamped create on this one, and that's the back of the tag. The first page, I made a pocket out of the paper. I put some bling there, and I used, I don't know who makes this that heart. I think it's pretty, has copper on it, and I put a seam binding there, and then I cut a lot of these and made some little mats there, and they go in there. The next page is some Maya Road ribbon that I used, and you open it up, and I have another little, I have bling on the paper, bling here, and I used the clip to hold this together, but not really, because it pretty much holds itself together, but that's good. You can also put some little mats or pictures in there underneath there if you want. But I cut out pieces of the paper, punched them, and put a word on each one of these. I have dreamed there, I have imagined there, I have wished there, and if you open the whole thing, I punched some of the paper and put it inside also. So that is that's that little deal. And you can also put, I left the back of it so that if you want, you can put, I guess I didn't, I don't know. Let me do this like I planned to do it. Those go down, and this goes that, and it closes itself there. And you just tie that back. Okay, so that's that. And in this one I have a card, and it's I put Stamped Inspire on it, and you open it up. I have a little pocket there that you can put a mat or something in, and it closes back up. And that's that tag. It goes back in there. Okay, the next page, I used a ribbon, a satin ribbon. I used some bling here, and I think this is industrial chic bling, but I have a journaling spot under there. You can either put a picture there, though this is here, you can still either put a picture here or journal on this. And what I did to this side is I took some of the journaling spots, and I'm going to pull this off. I also have a clip here, and this is the recollection clip. I just took the ribbon off of the end because it wasn't a matching ribbon, and I just put seam binding on it. But these are the Mistable journaling spots, and I used the, let's see, yep, Tim Holtz Distress ink. It is the Victorian Velvet, and it works perfectly for this. All the pages on the back of this are the Mistable paper, pink paisley paper, and I colored all of it with the pink paisley. I mean, with the Tim Holtz Distress ink, so you can actually see all of that. It comes out so pretty. Yeah, I like that. But anyway, and this I just left here. You can either put a picture there or just leave these here. I had it attached this way, and I have a piece of let's see, I think that is, yes, this is Butterbee Scraps filigree piece, and a little rose is sitting there. I don't know if you can see that little itty bitty teeny rose, and then some Recollections bling is also on here. So either you can just attach this back here and leave those there, or you can put it back over here where I had it. Yeah, so I'll just stick it back there. And this also has a tag in there, and it's just the regular tag. This is also the pink paisley paper, and I have that backwards, don't I? Yes, so we'll put that back there and put this in here, and there you are. Okay, and this is the page that I had and let me put it back on here. I have a little locket on here, and I'm going to close this to make sure it doesn't come back. But this is the locket, and if you open it up, you can actually put some pictures here, or put some cutouts and glue them in there. Yeah, but I'm thinking, I don't know if they slide in. I think you would just have to punch some pictures that size and put them in there. But I thought that was a cute little book. Here I have I have a little tab here, a pocket tab, and I put a little piece of crochet lace there and a little bling, and I have a little book here, and it's just opened up. It's a couple of them, and I just used them. I used the Tim Holtz tiny attacher to put them together, and this is some of the paper. I cut out some little tags and put those there. And then I have some Recollections bling on here, just some little pink white colors. And in the back here I have some of another little book here, and it has pocket tabs on the front of it. You open it up and it just has a page I made for the front, and I took the little tickets and I cut out the center of them, and I took some prints from the paper and put it in there, and then just put some clear accent over it. I thought they made cute little tickets, so they just go right back in there. Yeah, you could put those right back in there. How cute are those? I thought they were really cute. And they go in that pocket here. Okay, over here is this is another pocket. I just took some paper and I cut it like a half an inch smaller than the paper, larger than the paper on the top. And I made a little clip, because you can take, let's use this one. You can take your tags or take a mat or whatever you want to put there. You can actually put it in there. This is also a pocket. I just left it as it, I just left it with nothing. But if you want, that is also a pocket. And to decorate it, I used the Butterbee Scraps filigree. I cut one of them and put them on either side. This is one whole one. I put two of them on either side and put one in the middle here, and that goes back there. This is the Recollections, these little clip doodads, and I just put a little Recollections piece on the front of it. And this tag is just a tag from the paper collection. And all of the tabs that are on the front was I forget what kind of punch it was, but it was the larger punches. And I stamped each one of them with the just right little word letterings that I had. And this page, it has a big flower on it. I made it. I don't know how well it came out, but I like it. This is a Recollections flower from the embellishment pack. This is a piece of crochet lace from the Paper Bag Lady. Shabby Chic flower technique that I got off of YouTube that everyone's doing right now. A piece of lace that I just put on there and some burlap. And I used another another butterfly from Butterbee Scraps. And I made a little, it's just a little tab. And you sit it right in there. Or under there. Okay, and the last page is I just left it blank. She could journal on it. She could put spots on it. She can pretty much do anything. I used a piece of Butterbee Scraps filigree embellishments. I took punched a 1/2 inch circle, put it in the middle, put some clear accent over it. I used some some ribbon that I got from someone, and it's real pretty. And it's double laced. It has satin and then this organza. And then I used some of the that fuzzy lace. And on back here I have, this is another one of the in the pocket. This is another one of the Recollections pieces on the paper clip. I actually glued it on the paper clip and I put a piece behind it. And I made a few little accent pieces. I used a Martha Stewart punch, I think that is, for the corners. And that's pretty much it. And they go on top of here, and I just made a little journaling spot there. That goes in there. Well, you could attach it back to this. Attach those on there. This closes back. Oops, this closes back. It closes like this with the alligator clip. The alligator clip is a little, so. And there you are. And that is Veronica's toilet paper mini. I'm hoping she really liked this because I've been working on this for quite a while, and I kept telling her, okay, I'm gonna have it done this time. Okay, I think I'm gonna have it done this time. And I just kept going with it, and I never got around to doing it. But I also have let's see, I have something for her. In her package, I've got some of the Recollections embellishments that I use. I got her that one and this one. I didn't use this one, but I included that one. Some bling, and then some crochet lace, some of their crochet lace. And I think that would be pretty on a vintage or shabby chic product. Okay. I also have some of the I didn't use this lace, but I have some lace for her, and I sent her about a little over a yard of each one of these Shabby Chic flowers. I hope she likes them. One, I think this is the cream color, I'm not certain, and this is the it's Shabby Chic, but I guess it's a different style rose. Yeah. I think this is the ivory. One is cream and one is ivory. And then I didn't put a lot of flowers. I put very little flowers on her product, but I sent her a few of the ones that I got from LA Crafts, and this one is the porcelain like one that's made out of that paste, and it has paper around it, but the inside of it is that porcelain look, that paste flower that they sell. And This one is just the medium size or the larger size roses, and I sent them to her in red. Isn't that so vintagey? And in pink. Yeah, so I'm sure she'll be able to use that. And then I actually have for her one of the Zutter spine coveralls, so that it's the cover of the book. So I thought that she would actually have a great time. You know, it's a cover for another book. It's a 6x6 cover, and you just stick your book inside it. She'll see how it's done. You just stick your book inside there. So I sent her this coverall. And oh, wait a minute, I made something else for her. I made her, here it is, I made her a clipboard. There it is. And her clipboard has, I did the little flower deal here. It has the paper bag lady flower on it, the Shabby Chic technique flower techniques. It has another paper bag lady crochet lace doily here, butterbee scraps, filigree, and silhouette cameo. Yeah, cameo. And I put this is a huge Scrabble piece, and I put it here. Her name is Veronica, so that V is for her name, or it could be for victory, or it could be for vision. I put that there because I thought that she had great vision when it came to creating. I think her work is absolutely superb. I like the neatness of it, you know, because I don't craft like that. So if anyone else do, I like it, but I just can't craft like that. So I tried to. I really like that style crafting, but hers is so neat. I did a pin here, and this is so pretty. I think these are Jesse James little jewels. I don't know. It may not be. Don't ask me. I put all my stuff in different containers now, so I don't know which container it's in. But if you look at this little Scrabble piece, this is how big it is. I was able to do the size and everything, but I'm going to show you. I purchased those from, here they are. I purchased these, and they're almost as big as those towels that I used on the front of her book. Look how big it is. See my hand? That's how big those letters are. And they came in a big container like this. Oh my gosh. And I used my 50% off coupon when I got them. Oh my gosh, they don't smell so good. I think they've been varnished and stuck in here. But I used my 50% off coupon, so I paid $9.99 for this entire package. So I guess when I run out of letters, I can easily scrape them off or paint them on, or use a stencil or something to put them back on. But that's what I did to this part. I think this is a DCWB paper. I don't know from which line, but that's the paper, and I used, both pieces are the paper, and I used the same paper on the clothespins, and I put a little notch in the clothespin there, seam binding, and this is for sure Jesse James beads there, and then another collection also, and I strung a little piece of seam binding there, and this was holding the journaling tags that I did in the same color, and a little tag here, and I just attached these together with the Recollections paper clip that I used, and it goes there, and it goes under there, and this attaches back here. I used a clipboard, and here it is. Oh, and I'm sending you one of those. These are clipboard wood. It will make covers. It will make these tags, and these are 8x8 sheets. If you make these tags, you can get 4 of them using this tag, or you can use it as a cover, or you can use the whole thing. But I thought that you would like, you know, if you do any other clipboards, that you would actually like to use that. And it is super thick, as you can see. I just distressed the edges using one of my inks. I don't even keep up with the type of inks I use for distressing. other than the Tim Holtz stuff. And I know I didn't use Tim Holtz stuff, but yeah, I did use that for this, and I think it came out so pretty. I really hope she likes this. I love it. I thought it came out really, really nice. And I have something else for her. Okay, this is the paper doll. Julie Nutting's the Prima, the first edition paper doll. And what I did with it, and I'm not certain, Veronica, if you have these. If you don't, then what I did was I sent you the first original one that I made. Okay, and you can use it any way you want, or you don't have to use it. I put eyes on her. I used the Peachy King Blushing Bride eyes. So if you're looking to, if you have those, then all you have to do is stamp her eyes on. I started liking these because I saw a lot of people actually, some people on YouTube had actually did it, and I wanted my dolls. I said, okay, let me see what they look like with eyes. I sent you about 10 of these tags, and I'm sending you 2 of the dolls. Okay, so I really, really enjoyed doing this swap. I really appreciate you doing it. I mean, I like your work. I wanted to do a swap with you. I'm going to do a video of the stuff that you sent me. I wanted to wait until I finished everything, and I had a time with this video, but now I have it done. I'm going to put this in the mail for you. I really hope you like your mini, because I really, really like it, and I'm hoping that you like it as well. Yeah, it's all over the place, but that's just the nature of these things right here. And I wanted mine to be, and this is truly shabby chic, huh? Yeah, but here you go. There's your mini. It's going in the mail today. I really hope you like it. I enjoyed doing this. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye. And this is Miss D at DSpecialThings.blogspot.com.